What's going on, guys? So lately, a lot of you have been coming into my DMs on Instagram asking me what I do to sell beats effectively through the social media platform. So I wanted to take the time right now to kind of go over everything that I do to generate income. And just in case some of you think that I'm lying, this is my sales so far for the month of November. And it's November 6th right now. So in 6 days, I made that. So the very first thing that I do is make sure that I'm following all the right hashtags. Hashtags include upcoming rapper, new rapper, upcoming producer. I'm from Philadelphia, so I follow Philadelphia rapper, Philly rapper. Follow the hashtags that are local to you to link with people that live around you. Another really important thing to remember when you're on Instagram is that this is a social media, so you have to be social. You can't be somebody who doesn't talk to anybody. Consider it like this. If you were in a party, right? Consider Instagram as a party. If you're in a party and you're just sitting in the corner alone, nobody's gonna want to talk to you because you're weird as shit. So you gotta go up to people, start talking to them, start making conversations. And so this is what you have to do on Instagram. You gotta be in people's DMs. You have to be engaging with their content. You gotta be liking their pictures, liking their videos. Eventually you will start to build a relationship with these people, and they'll keep coming back to you, and they'll keep coming back for sales. Another really important thing is to follow the followers of bigger producers. So for example, Cody, he's one of my biggest inspirations. I go on his Instagram and I'll follow everybody that follows him because he's already got the market, you know? And my beats are kind of similar to his, like really hard trap beats. And so I'll just follow everybody that follows him. And as a matter of fact, I actually took one of his customers away from him. I got a DM saying, yo, it was between your beat and a Cody beat, and I just liked yours a little bit better. So you honestly never know. Like you can compete with these people at the top. Something else that I do is I look through the comments of really big rappers. And this kind of takes a lot of time because there's so many comments, but look through the comments of really big rappers and find the comments where rappers are like, yo, check out my music here, like link in bio, all that kind of stuff. You know, they're asking the rapper to do it, but they're posting it publicly so anybody can do it. So take advantage of that. Go and pounce on that opportunity. That right there is somebody who's looking for compliments and attention on their music. So you go and give it to them. You're providing value to them before you even really know them. So listen to their music, hit their DMs, be like, yo, I really like this track, blah, 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 this line was great, or whatever. Kind of going along that. Make sure that you connect with people. Make sure that you build these genuine relationships. Don't go into, this is so important. If you don't listen to anything in this video, just listen to this. Do not go into somebody's Instagram DMs and the first message you send them is, yo, check out my beats here. I got fire. I think we should work. Bro, I'm not looking at your shit if you send me that. That ass. Build a connection with me first. Make me want to listen to your music before you just go shoving it in my face. Like I said before, if it was a party, you wouldn't just go up to somebody and be like, yo, look at my music. And if you do, you're doing it wrong. You want to talk to them. You want to make them feel like they're a person, because at the end of the day, that's who's on the other side of that DM is another person just like you and just like me. Another really, really important thing, and I cannot stress this enough, especially if you sell sound kits, use engagement groups. Get a bunch of producers together, form a group together on Instagram, and start engaging with each other's content. DM them separately from the group. Build these relationships. As I'm saying, like, this is the key. One of the biggest things in the music industry is network. Your network is your net worth, right? You guys have access to like every single person on the planet through this little tiny device right here. So why aren't you taking advantage of it? You guys are just sitting there, just scrolling through your feed, mad as shit because you see other producers doing way better than you. Why don't you go and reach out to them and try and be their friend instead of just being bitter as shit? Like, come on. With using engagement groups, you got to make sure that you use them properly. Instagram's algorithm flags spam like it's its job, because it is its job. So when you use an engagement group, right, and you send your post to the engagement group, Instagram is able to track where the majority of the traffic to that post is coming from. If they see all the traffic is coming from your, like, a DM that you sent, they're gonna be like, okay, this dude's using an engagement group, and then they're gonna lower the reach of your post to the future audience. And here we go. Her sheets.
Where are they?
This is what I deal with on a daily basis. If I can do this with all this bullshit going on, you can do it. So when you're in an engagement group, instead of sending your post to people, just tag yourself, right? And then the traffic coming to that post, Instagram will see it as traffic coming from your page, people that visit your page. They won't necessarily know that you're in an engagement group. So you kind of have to work the system a little bit. Another tip that I could give, and this is really for once you start generating a little bit of income, and by little bit I mean the littlest bit. Like even if it's $15, don't take that $15 and buy a sack of weed. Take that $15 and invest it into advertisements for Instagram. This is just going to boost your numbers. People are going to see more of your posts, more of your content, and you're going to get more followers, more people that are interested in your product that you're selling, obviously, because it's on Instagram. And it's a beat, and people see it and they know what you're all about. And then you can start building genuine connections with these people. Every time I get a follow, I click on it and I see who it is, what they're all about, and if they're somebody that I consider one of my customers or within my customer base, I reach out to them. I say, yo, I really liked your track, if they have a track in their bio. And then I just start building that connection. And at the end of the day, you need to remember that this is Instagram. It's very visually stimulating, and you need to post quality, engaging content. You can have the best beats in the world, but if you got really trash videos for it, like shit that you make with Z Game Editor on FL Studio, I'm sorry, but it's just not gonna work. So actually, no, let me take that back. Some of you are killing it with Z Game Editor. I'm gonna keep it real. Others not so much. I highly recommend just investing in Photoshop, in After Effects, and you don't really have to invest. I mean, I'm not saying do anything illegal, but there's definitely websites on the internet that can help. But don't do nothing illegal. That's it, guys. That's how I sell beats on Instagram. If you need help and tips on how to DM people on social media and talk to people on social media, I have a guide. The link is in the description. It goes over what my personal DM funnel is and how I convert these relationships into sales. If you guys like the video, leave a like. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below, and share it with your producer friends, because I know that there are other producers out there that could receive a lot of value from this content. Thank you very much for tuning in.